Welcome back to Financial Guru, your one-stop shop for everything finance. And today we got August 3 stocks to buy 2023. And as you can see, my first stock up today is Barbie. Yes, Barbie. Absolute smash hit at the box office, smashing towards $1 billion and more as it continues to fly high. And Barbie, the stock, Mattel Inc., is it about to skyrocket out to the moon? If you want a little bit more in depth about this stock, I talked about it last week. Go check out that video. But here, of course, Barbie is on its way, and Mattel could be on its way to the future of money. Yes, what's happening with Mattel though as a stock? It has been a pretty much disastrous stock for quite a while, to be honest, but it's gone on a little run lately, and it's gone a bit plateau, but will go on another big run soon. With Mattel Inc., obviously the question mark, you got to question yourself here, is it's got over $2 billion in debt. That is a big issue for a company that's only over 7 billion market cap, so big issues there. That's why the stock is not rocketing to the moon. But the next couple of months are vital before their next earnings call. Will we see Barbie fly to the moon? Now, my question mark is, did Mattel put out enough merchandise in time for what's happening here? Well, that is the biggest question. If they haven't, they better be scurrying out and making some more Barbie dolls and everything. Get it all working nicely for this day. But yeah, for me, Barbie is absolutely flying high. If they can sell the merchandise, they could be onto a winner. And this is what I mean. They could be making millions here. Millions and millions of dollars. I don't know about billions, but they can definitely make quite a bit of money with this Barbie thing if they can really get it right. Everywhere I go, I just see Barbie everywhere. So obviously Barbie is an absolute option for you out there. But the stock, to me, it's an interesting one. Yes, if they execute and actually make some big revenue and net profit, that's where the money is. That's what you got to be relying on. And if it happens, it could be over the next 3-6 months when you start to see that, and maybe the stock doubles. There has obviously been big questions because it used to be a dividend stock and hasn't been a dividend stock. So a lot of those people that were in the company then and pulled out have probably never come back in. But this might be the first time they're looking to get back in because they could see the gravy train to a bit of money. Nobody seems to be looking at this stock a lot. You have to do your research. Don't get me wrong, not financial advice. You have to do your research on any of these stocks. There's a potential for a big run for this company. Not absolutely anywhere to the moon, unless they just keep selling like hotcakes, and then they bring out another Barbie movie and it just keeps on rolling. But I can see it going all the way to Christmas time, and it'll keep showing in their thing if they can keep producing good quality products that people want to buy, and this movie just keeps on rolling for them. But obviously Mattel also has Hot Wheels and other things in their space, so Mattel's definitely a stock that could go well for you for the rest of this year. So it's a stock maybe to look at, but let's get to number 2 on my list here. Yes, number 2 on my list is PayPal. Yes, PayPal. And this is another video that I have done recently. But this stock continues to fall off a cliff. And now it's really getting into, when I said before, is it a value trap? And it possibly could be. It's getting into a bit more of a better, not necessarily a value trap, but there's no guarantee. There's an argument for PayPal to go all the way to 0 as Square continues to get more and more market share and block. This is the thing you have to look at when you're deciding and investing into PayPal. Is PayPal going to continue to be around? Now, I hear so much about PayPal. It's crazy, so it can't be disappearing, but it's not the biggest one, so that's the query mark for me. Their finances and their income has been going down, but there has been a little bit of a resurgence lately. But with PayPal, if it gets down to $50, like if there's any way it gets down to $50, I think you really need to start really thinking about putting some money in. Like, I think there's 80% more upside than 20% downside, but there's still 20% downside, and that's that the company continues not to grow. That's the thing. PayPal is a stock that needs to grow. It's an easy concept business, pretty much. You just get the money coming in every time you swipe that credit card. Yes, so PayPal, it's a pretty simple business model, or depending on how you buy your goods online as well, you can use PayPal as a safe transaction place. But yeah, that's the biggest query you have to have a look at when you're looking and investing into the stock. There's obviously some big things that need to happen in this to make this continue to grow. Yes, you want to see this company grow to the moon. Absolutely got to fly. How do we do it? This is the big thing about PayPal. Where is the money going to come from? Where can we get that money? Got to get that net income going up. They've got to get the revenue going. If they start to do that, look at them they got Braintree. They got quite a few things going for them. PayPal, and an absolutely chance to make you some money. Do some more research before you invest into any stock, but PayPal is definitely a stock you can look at investing. Now my last one. Yes, my last one. And people are going to go, what? It's already gone to the moon. It's Palantir. Yes, Palantir. All our Palantirians out there probably thinking, why haven't I done a Palantir video in a while? Because Palantir is definitely doing nicely, but we're starting to see a little bit of a drop lately with the earnings about to come out soon. It's going to be interesting times because some people might sell out too because they're thinking, yes, the earnings is going okay, but they're thinking the run might end soon. That has been the issue for Palantir stock, to really keep on flying up to the moon. But I'm telling you now, it's just one I just keep on investing in Palantir. This stock could really go to $100. I really think this stock can easily go to $100 from here. They've got to continue to work to build their business, but they are on a trajectory to go to at least there. They could absolutely blow out and be one of the best stocks you've ever bought. I'm not sure if it's going to go that far, but yeah, Palantir has the opportunity to go well. But we need to see those figures. A full net income is what we need to see. What I've been saying for all your Palantirs, you need to see the net income, the bottom line, the net income is positive, fully positive. And when we see that fully positive continue, then you'll see the stock come up and you'll see Wall Street really get ahead, and that's where it can skyrocket big time. Then in the S&P 500, they need to keep buying the stock. This is when you will see PayPal go to the moon. But yes, obviously the downside with Palantir going to the moon, but with Palantir, obviously the big thing you need to look at with Palantir is it going to continue to grow? It needs to continue to grow. And if you think AI is not just a fad and it's going to continue, then they got to continue to grow the business. And where do they grow it? Because AI is a big thing right now. Will it continue to be? That's a question mark you have to ask yourself. Is this going to be a 100, 200 year business? That's another thing you got to look at when you're looking at long term of this. Because you've got some other stocks at the moment that are getting a little bit shaky out there, even though they are at a good price. But are they getting a little bit shaky? For instance, like Apple is getting a little bit shaky as they're starting to go a little bit downwards now. So they need to get a bit of a reboot happening there at the company. They need to, someone needs to go, hey, we need to grow. We need to really get ourselves going. Just not rely on the past. Apple has gone a little bit backwards in terms of that. But that's another stock. But anyway, so he's going back to Mattel Inc. I think the stock is at least going maybe to $30. $30 is a sort of just a soft estimate. Could it go to 50? That would be absolutely, they smashed everything and they continue to grow. On their downside, I don't see much downside. I might go down a little bit. Well, obviously if they don't sell anything, but clearly they're going to sell stuff. But they need to sell a lot more of it for them to continue to grow. So obviously they need to get on this Barbie wave and just smash out heaps of Barbie dolls and all the merchandise around them, like this top and everything. They need to really smash it, get a hats going. All the pastel colours are out. Pastel's back, baby. Yep, if you believe in that. Yes, PayPal. Obviously, PayPal have struggled to grow in the last year or so. They need to come bouncing back. Need to get more customers going onto their platform. That's what they need. So that's for PayPal to go. And Palantir as well are the same thing. They need to get more customer base. They obviously got the Defence Forces and all that covered, but they really need to start building that commercial base. They've got to build their international base, because that's where they can make a lot more money. That's where they can grow the business for Palantir. Anyway, that's my 3 stocks to buy in August 2023. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and Barbie all the way.